Hello, everybody. I'm back. I got some energy. I'm back. Woke up this morning early. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. More rested. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Katie. Hey, Maria. Hey, Tanya. Glorious. Grand and glorious, Timothy. That's good to hear. Ooh, let's get some cards out for the day then. Yeah, I'm feeling much better today. Might even make some videos today. Interesting because the energy update for the day was saying about that devil energy, which to me, when I was recording that, was about kind of laziness, the devil wanting to tempt us into laziness. And it's like, well, it's not been laziness, it's been just exhaustion with me. I know a lot of people are feeling it too. I've seen it on other people's YouTube channels. I've seen them noticing on other people's YouTube channels saying, can't make videos at the moment. I've been sleeping for days. I'm like, yeah, all of us, right? So many of us, anyway, not all of us. Hey, Kelly. Really heavy energies. It's been good though. Hey, Sharon. Let's get some cards out for the day then. So yeah, so it's interesting that that came up because it was like tempting laziness. Maybe for me to stay in that pattern instead of getting activated again. I don't know. Put on a personal note, I mean. Don't know what it all means for you guys. But let's get some cards out. See what's going on for the day. I can't see me live. Exhaustion's going around. Look, I'm not live yet on my phone. What? That's weird. But I can tell you're all on. Hey, Gina. Hey, Katie's mum. How strange. Wi-Fi's playing up today. I couldn't hardly get on my YouTube channel on that phone, on my old phone. Hey, Cindy. So let's get some cards out for everybody today. Let's see what's going on in the energies. I've missed doing readings. Well, I've been doing the private readings, of course, but that's all I've been doing. It's been great. Just private readings. Go out of it and back into it. Okay. For some reason, Wi-Fi is terrible today, but just on this phone, just on my old phone. Chicken's in the house. Anyway, I don't need to get on it. I'm doing it. My phone's exhausted too from a year. Oh, there you go. I'm on it. Okay. Just turn it off. The sound. Well, that's good. So yeah, getting back into it. I ordered a new deck last night. The tea leaf cards. Have you seen those? Little round ones. Lots of different things on them. Ordered them. I remember wanting those ages ago, and I don't know why I didn't order them. Maybe I just never found them. Rituals and Offerings is the card that we've got out. It's 29. Rituals and Offerings. You know what? It's been really good though for me to have time off because I've really thought about my business, and it's like can't go on as I was doing it before. I was just getting busier and busier and more exhausted. It's really given me that space, but it's given me space to feel as well. I was overworking to stop myself from feeling. I knew that before, but Rituals and Offerings. There's a time to work alone and a time to join and raise power with others. It's that time, dear one. A YouTube reader called Kino uses them a lot. Yeah, they're really nice, hey? I like them. I've wanted them for ages. I don't think I've seen them for a long time. And then I saw them in someone's video last night. I'm like, I want those cards. It's time to make a pilgrimage with like-minded others to a sacred space with a goal. This place could be near or far, but it must be to a place which holds the enchantments of the in-between. Do you know a place that holds the enchantments of the in-between? You must step beyond the everyday and become part of the powers of the other world for a time. I feel like that's what I've been doing. Stepping out of the everyday. In order to bring more of that magic through to the everyday world in which you reside. When you do this, be it alone or with others, you'll be returning the light to the world, reminding others of the power of hope, and restoring a sense of the sacred to your own self. It's time to bring the light back to the world and to offer it up to others to make use of, however they wish. It's time for you to undertake this pilgrimage and to step away from the structure of every day, from all the things that seem to define us, and become what divines us, what makes us closer again to our true spirit. So it's saying light a candle, go to a temple, visit a grove, sacred pool, all of that kind of stuff, all the sacred stuff. Do that. They're not on Lazada, Katie. I got them from another shop. Rituals and offerings today, and chicken that wants to go out. Oh, I meant to water the plant this morning and I didn't. I remembered and then I forgot. You want to go out, chicken? Can't remember what the shop's called that they're on. Let me see. Kinokuniya. Books Kinokuniya. That's where I found them. Bangkok shop. Morning, Cherie and Sabrina and Karen. Oh, yeah. Okay, another card. Let's get one of these out. So we do have, I always knew it was going to be a crazy month in December. I had this feeling. I knew it was energetically going to be a bit wild. And we've got that massive, what do they call it? The conjunction on the 21st. That was the same conjunction that happened when Jesus was born, that they thought was that star that led them to them. It was actually two planets together. We've got that same thing going on the 21st. So I think that's going to be huge energies too. Last time we had anything like it was in the year 2000 in March. And it made big things happen. I left my husband at that time. What were you doing in March 2000? I was leaving my husband. I had a new baby, but I was leaving my husband. All the same. We've got two cards. Secrets. Hey, Tawanda. Yeah, there is a big shift going on. There is. We're entering into the age of Aquarius. It's like giving birth to us. So it's never going to be easy, is it? Secrets is out first. 43. Magic, mystery, hidden thoughts. Got married to a narcissist. Yay. Oh my God, Sabrina. I was getting out of a crap marriage. No idea how crap it was. It seemed all right to me at the time. Of course, I wouldn't have done it otherwise. But looking back, I was like, whoa, what an empty. Thank God I'm not in that anymore. 43 secrets, magic, mystery, hidden thoughts. A girl on a stool is tall enough to reach the moon. Wow. She holds a ring of keys in her hand. One of them will fit in the keyhole on the moon's surface. This card tells us about personal secrets, hidden thoughts and ideas one keeps in their mind. Nobody is able to look inside your head unless you invite them to. You have the power to decide how much of your thoughts you want to share with others. A little mystery helps keep the magic alive. Well, she's choosing what to reveal and what not to reveal. Wow. Oh, Timothy, you're recovering from banging your head. Wow. Son was born in June. Mine was born in February. I was literally leaving with a newborn. Literally. We had actually broken up before I even got pregnant with him. Really. Yeah. Long story. Wow, drinking and drugging heavily. And we've got the white rose of hope too. White rose of hope, hope, beacon, solution, beginnings. We see a woman dressed in a blue gown standing somewhere in a lonely landscape. Darkness surrounds her, but a shining white rose glows like a beacon and illuminates the night. Maybe this woman's lost. Maybe she's uncertain about her feelings, yet thanks to the light of the flower she can find her way. White rose symbolizes hope, new beginnings, admiration, and young love. There are exciting times ahead. So, yeah, we're going through this transition. We're going through this birthing process at the moment. That's what I'm getting. But we're moving into something good. Hey, Jasmine, you left your husband 2000 as well. There you go. It was the year for it, right? I was in that relationship for 7 years. I did my time. Let's get a goddess out. Yeah, so I should probably, what day is it? It's Tuesday. I could presume that I'm going to continue having energy and make a pick a card read today, or I could presume that I'm going to have no energy again and do the dailies and the weekly. Don't know which to do. Tracy, 7 year itch. Yeah, some things can only last a certain amount of time. 7 years is the limit, right? Certain things. Let's get a goddess out. So yeah, we've got really interesting astrology going on this month. Hell. She's called Hell, which is about rebirth. Hell. Feel something positive worldwide will happen around the 21st. Y2K, God, remember that? I got paid so much that year. I was in IT. It was ridiculous. People were so scared that terrible things were going to happen. I got paid so much money that year. Hell is rebirth. It's about rebirth. She's Norse. It's time to relinquish and release what isn't working for you. It's always difficult to acknowledge an ending, but Goddess of Death, Hel, is here to remind you that it's the only way to find yourself at a new beginning. Release, 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 release. Release getting up in the morning even. That's what I've been doing. Stayed in bed all day yesterday. I did get in the pool in the afternoon, but I've just been so exhausted. So, well, we've got big endings going on at the moment. Next Wednesday is meant to be a big day. What date is it on Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday's the new moon, the eclipse. Is it Wednesday? So very interesting. That death rebirth stuff has been coming up a lot, even after Scorpio's finished. Move these girls over. They've held some space. Interesting, her name's Hell. The Christians took that one, right? As they did many of the goddesses. Made all the women bad. Oh, let's get some tarot out. I've missed it. I've missed doing readings. New moon is about having the opportunity to change things. You reconnected with your ex, Trisha. Wow. There is a lot of relationship stuff going on. I mean, my readings have been out about that for ages. Let's hope so. I've been watching a lot of movies. It's been great. 14th is the new moon, 16th is time change. Okay. I thought the 15th was the new moon. It's 15th here, I think. Endings. We've got the Ten of Swords out first. So yeah, something's got to end. Got to put the end to something. Ten of Swords can be a painful ending, but it doesn't have to be a painful ending, right? We can break our own hearts by the way we look at things. Or we can just walk away and release things and have faith in the future. So, yeah. It doesn't have to be a painful ending, but it's an ending. So we've got endings happening. Married since 88. Wow. It'll set the stage for 20 years. Wow. If we do well this weekend. Good luck this weekend. Okay, so we've got an ending. We've got to put an ending to something. I feel it. I feel the transition. I mean, I feel that's what this is all about for me. It's on a personal note. I didn't have any space for anything. I was asking for a relationship with literally no time, no space, no energy left in my life because I was working constantly, working and sleeping, working and sleeping, working and sleeping. And so that was a big wake up call. It's like, yeah, I don't need to do this. And it is preventing me from actually feeling what's been going on too. And then, yeah, Get Live 333. I watched it yesterday too. That long one about this 21st thing. It's really good. Yeah. Got the Lovers. The Muse of Emotions wanted to come out with that as well. So a lot of this is about relationships. Because the universe is wanting the right relationships to come together now. So we're all having to go through it. Look at them in this card wandering around, both a bit lost there in the background. Where's my person? Where's my person? We're being pushed into getting ready. Well, yeah, we've been learning those lessons, right? So many lessons. So it could be a walking away of something ready for a lover. As I said, that's what I've been learning myself. It's like, wow, I had no space for a partner to come in at all. No space. And now I want the space for myself first. If anybody isn't in our Facebook group yet, come along in. It's called Psychic Cafe. Got 2 cards out there. Psychic Cafe, no muggles allowed. And you can keep up with us because I probably will be doing this show much less now rather than almost every day. I don't know, we'll see. I might get my energy back, it might fit into my new schedule, but I'm certainly not going back to the way that I was, right? I can't do that. I've got to give myself more space now, so change. We've got temperance, it's about healing. This card, it's a very relaxed card. She's just like spending time pouring water from one thing to another. And yeah, it's about slowing right down, and it's healing when you slow right down. Interesting. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune too. It's almost like you can't, the wheel turns. It's like you've got to slow down because the wheel turns slowly. The universe is never in a rush, but we've been rushing around. We're moving too fast for it. You know, like if you were, remember like the old roundabout, maybe you're not as old as me. The old roundabouts in the playground. You'd have to run the same speed as the roundabout to be able to jump on it. You couldn't go slower than it, otherwise you just fall over. And you certainly couldn't go faster than it, right? And jump on it. You have to go the same speed as it. And that's what I'm picking up from this, is the wheel is always turning. But if we want to get on it, so if we want to get in sync with the universe, we've got to slow down. See what else is in this card. Oh, look at it on the screen, it's easier. People are just watching the wheel there. It's got all the elements on the wheel. There's a message in the air there with balloons. A message flying through the air. Yeah, so the wheel is always turning, so it's not like sometimes we're lucky, sometimes we're not. It just depends whether we're in alignment or not. Yeah, so it's got to be slow. We're being slowed down to get into alignment with that lover. So end things to slow down, to be in alignment with the right relationships, which of course always starts with ourselves, doesn't it? Right relationship with ourselves. Got to do it for ourselves first. The Six of Rings, generosity and assistance, but it's also about reciprocity too. That was in the energy update for today. I didn't really pick up on it. I noticed when I was doing the video, but reciprocity, giving and receiving and getting that balance right. It's not about doing nothing when you've been out of balance, you know. So many of us have been out of balance and not receiving very much. And the ego can put its foot down and say, well, I'm not giving any more then. It's time for me to receive. But that's not balanced either. There's got to be this, it's that infinity symbol, you know. The energy always flowing, and we can't cut ourselves off for that and expect it to keep flowing. We've got to keep that flow going. We've got to be part of it. Is a figure standing up on one of the carriage of the wheels? Let's look. One's empty at the top. Someone's slumped over and the other one at the top. It looks like a rabbit. This one looks like a rabbit. Two people sat down. So yeah, some people are sat down. Interesting. But that looks like a rabbit up there. Lucky maybe. Reciprocity. Slow-mo, yeah. Yep, life slow down. I've been vibing too high for the rest of the universe. Slow down. I'm glad everyone else is feeling that too. It's been a big wake-up call in a way. Slow down. Stop it. The rabbit. Let's get a Dare to Dream card out. No. Why did I say Dare to Dream? Dream Oracle cards. Teeth. Food and eating. Shopping. Strange cards, these. Take a big bite out of life. I'm not feeling this card. I'm going to continue because a few cards came out. Feeling it. If you ask the universe for something, you also have to feel it with all your senses. Even your muggle friends have been feeling it. Yep. It's affecting everyone for sure. And even my foot's been hurting. It's all right today. Stopping me from training too. So I've had to slow down with that. There we go. Card has come out. Transition. In between worlds. It's more like it, not teeth. Transition. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what's to come. That's the card. Yep, that's the Ten of Swords. We don't need to go kicking and screaming. It doesn't have to be a painful ending or a painful transition. You just got to be available, right? Open and available and letting go right now because there's change coming in. Oh, job interview tomorrow, Trisha. Cool. Let's get some more of the good cards out. I mean, the new card's not good. Brain's not quite switched on yet. And I had a bit of food poisoning yesterday. Oh, man. Took me out. Some prawns. Couldn't do my client session on Skype. Rearranged that for Thursday. I couldn't go to school, couldn't do anything. I couldn't move away from the toilet for a moment. Yeah. It was funny because yesterday was the day that I was going to get back to work, you know? Nope. I've already had other plans. My spirit had other plans. Wow. Romance. And love endures. Romance. Lavish the one you have with personal attention and affection. This is like the express your love card. This could be energetically as well. Because look, the picture there. It's like dancing with a dream there, you know? Just with the emotions. It's like dreaming it into being. She's not actually there, she's just part of a dream, but he's there and dreaming her into being. So lavish the one you have with personal attention and affection. It's like using your energy to be with someone. Yep, I've been doing that. Love endures. Wow. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Look at that card. Wow. The shell, the flower. It's got to be a crystal in there as well. Yeah, it's an amazing card, isn't it? Love it. Headed toward big love for sure. Hi, Joy. Let's get a fairy out. You've been interviewing like crazy, Tawanda. Some others. Nice. Got two of these out as well. I've got shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Isn't that interesting? Because that is what we're moving into now. This age of Aquarius is going to be very much off that superficial level of beauty that we've been stuck in for quite some time now. And those that are shining from within, the true beauty, it's internal, it's our spirits, it's how we are, how we show up in the world. That's what's going to be valued more now. About time. And we've got pure intention here too. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. That's all we need to do, to shine from within. Interesting. Keep your intentions pure. Yeah, and that's what we're being asked too. Stay strong and true to yourself, Tawanda, and everybody. Yeah, we've got to stay true to ourselves now more than ever, because we've had to shift ourselves to kind of fit in, haven't we? We've had to go along with, yeah, we've had to kind of fit in. We've had to change ourselves a little bit to get by in this world, but now this world is changing and we can be more true to ourselves, and we need to be more true to ourselves. We've got the shaman here. The shaman's like the magician card, really. It's one who can manifest out of many different things. All of the resources that we have inside of us, we can manifest in that, because with this multifaceted diamond here, many different sides to us. It's all about transitions, this as well. Lifetimes is what I'm hearing with this as well. It's not just in this lifetime, we've done it many times before. And it's interesting that we're here right now for this one, with what's going on. I've got the one. Again, this is about important relationships coming together. And the self. Our hearts shining out, our essence, our true essence shining out to the world. Look how interesting that is. These two cards. The one, it's like the universe is shining out. And then this one, the self, is shining out. It's like you're shining your energy out there, and brings that one in, brings your divine partner in, because you've got something important to do together. This is why these cards have come out. This love endures, and it's keeping it pure and all of that. We're in this transition at the moment, and we've got to stay on track with that. A lot of awakenings going on at the moment is what I'm hearing too. People shifting big time. Wow. Who wants a reading? Let's do some mini reads. We can see it coming. But sometimes that ties us up in knots, doesn't it? Because we overanalyze it. I know we see it coming because we can help, right? I need to see it coming because I'm doing readings and stuff like that, so I can help people through it. And hopefully I do that. But so personally, it can tie us up in knots because we want to know. We want to know what's going to happen. We want to analyze it and be on top of it, and that stops us from surrendering. Okay, I'm going to start off with me first. So we've got very much dead transitions, really. We're in between, aren't we? But it's like we're opening our hearts, is what I'm getting. Rituals and offerings, secrets, white rose of hope, rebirth. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Look at me. I've got detachment from physical action still. Maybe I won't be making any videos today. I'm usually so active all the time as well, but I do so much. Maria, you've got peace and detachment. You're detaching too, but be at peace with that. So what is stopping for you? What you're being forced to detach from? Just be at peace with that. Just go with that flow of it, Maria. Karen, you've got gentle okayness. It's like one is leading to another. Gentle okayness and go for it, right? You're getting activated, which is different. We're letting go, you're getting activated. But this is more about not physical action, but it's more about you being okay about wanting to get what it is that you want, like staying true to your vision, knowing that you can have it, knowing you can have exactly what you want. It's like reaching higher and being okay about going for it. It's your turn now. You don't need to hold back. You don't need to settle for less. You don't need to say, oh, I don't need to go for that much. No, go for exactly what you want. Karen. Deb, you got brilliance and fulfillment. Brilliance and fulfillment. So, yeah, Deb, what will fulfill you? What would be brilliant for you? Reach higher. How fast the camera focuses. Brilliant and fulfillment. Go for what would be really brilliant for you, not just a little bit better. You're not fighting fires anymore. You're not just trying to sort out problems in your life. Now's the time, Deb, to have this vision of what would be amazing in your life. Oh, and that's why some of us are having to stop. Like I was saying, in this time that I've had off, it's let me feel again, but it's got me on that vision again of what I see in my future, what I want in my future, and feeling that again, not just imagining it, but feeling again. It's like, yes, I want that and I want it now. Gina. Okay. Gina, you've got, is it true in physical action? Is it true that you need to keep on doing it? Is it true that you need to keep spinning those plates on those poles? What's going to happen if you don't? They fall down and they smash, so what? Plates are plates. We can make some more of them. You're telling yourself a story, Gina, that you need to keep on doing this stuff. If I don't do it, then no one else is going to do it, and then what? Well, then it falls apart, and sometimes we need things to fall apart. So if something needs to fall apart, let it be the plates crashing to the ground. Don't let it be you that falls apart. You're telling yourself a story that just isn't true. You don't need to keep on doing it. Tanya. Oh, Tanya. Tanya, forgive yourself for grace, for falling out of grace, for taking yourself out of the flow. You know, when we do that resistance thing, we realize that we're flowing and then we sabotaged ourselves. I used to do it in business. Things would be flowing and then I'd sabotage it. But we do that when we're out of balance and stuff. We're seeking our own balance. But there's been times in the past, Tanya, when you've sabotaged yourself out of the flow, and you've got to forgive yourself for that now. It's okay. It's like internal tower moments. We don't wait for the universe to do it. We sabotage ourselves and give ourselves a tower moment. It's okay when you do that. It's okay when the universe gives us tower moments. All of it's okay. We're human. It's okay to be human. Andrea. Something in my eye. my finger. Andrea. Yeah. Up until now, so the past, and trust myself. So you've done things in the past. You've made some. It's almost like you've expected so much out of yourself that you've disappointed yourself, and now you don't even trust yourself to make new decisions. But it was almost like you were expecting too much of yourself and then got disappointed in yourself, expecting too much of what was possible for you at the time. So yeah, you need to learn how to trust yourself again and not make it mean so much of what happened and what didn't happen in the past. Don't take it all on your own shoulders. Sometimes we've got to wait for timing, divine timing, the timing to be right. You see everything that's happening in the world now. Lots of things are changing, and some of us and in some parts of our lives we've had to wait for this time to come around. We've not been able to control it ourselves and have anything when we want to have it. Yeah. So learn to trust yourself again, Andrea. I'm just going to get my nail file because my nail's broken a little bit and it's annoying me. Okay, who's next? Katie. Right. Lost my cards. Katie, what's going on for you? Interesting. So you got a fear of lack. So this could be money worries, that kind of thing, financial things. This is saying that you've had an idea for a change there, maybe making money in a different way, something that you could do that's different than you're doing now for your income. And this is saying don't let that fear of lack keep you in old patterns. And so you very well could be in a transition right now into a new line of work, that kind of thing. Whatever you've had an idea about, do it. Own that idea and do it. Sharon, we've got communicating flowing here. Sharon, um, yeah, I'm getting from this that you need to keep, I don't know, it's like be open for that and keep that communication flowing even when it isn't flowing. It's almost like you're having a problem with somebody, communication with somebody, and it makes you want to close down and give up on them. But I feel like they're just being slow, and don't give up on them. Don't expect them to do it at your speed. This might be that slow down kind of a message. But keep that communication flowing, keep it open. Tracy. I'm going to change this to doing free readings for everybody in here so that it's just on donation. Because it's, yeah, something needs to change. That's what I'm feeling. There needs to be a lot of change going on within here. So this is the last day that I'm just doing these free little mini readings for everybody. I just decided. Tracy, we've got find a new approach, time alone. Right, so you've got a lot of change going on at the moment. Spending time alone so that that change can come in. So it's that very much that subtle thing, like it's been going on with me. Spending time alone, not doing very much, so that those subtle shifts, so that you can realize what it is that you really want and make those changes. New approaches coming in because of that. So it's like you're being woken up to changes in your energy. Trisha. Trisha, we've got create, be artistic, and forgiving yourself here. Something you created in the past didn't quite work out or didn't meet your expectations. It did work out because things are always working out, but maybe you weren't expecting to have a lesson, not so much a lesson, but something to learn. from it. Like, this is what happens when you do that with that certain kind of energy. So you were artistic before, but it didn't quite get you what you wanted out of it. So there is a lot of that. In the energy update today, there was that undertone of we can't have instant gratification. We've all believed in that instant gratification thing, and the internet has given us that false hope that we can have things instantly. It's like we can write one song and put it out there, and it can be instantly go viral and have instant success. See, none of that is true. It's never true. We get success, and it's a constant unfolding of ourselves. It's not about that thing that we make, that thing that we create. It's about us becoming who we are through that process, which is a process, and it takes a long time. And so what you've done in the past is more your thoughts about what you've created and those expectations that you had of it that's tripping you up there. So forgive yourself for that. Joy. Joy, you've got soften and open criticism. Interesting. Be open to that. So maybe you shut down in the face of criticism and don't want to hear any of it. But we only emotionally react to criticism when we believe it, like when we believe the same thing as someone else's criticism of us. And the ideal way to be is to neither take praise nor criticism to heart, really, and to just go within and say, what's my truth about this? That's ideal. But whether we can achieve that or not in every moment is another thing. But yeah, be a bit more open to criticism is what this is saying. Not taking it on, not taking it to heart, not being beaten up by everyone. It's not saying that. It's just, it's going to exist in the world because everyone has different perspectives. Just allow that to be. Kelly, you've got, you're softening and opening as well. To who you are, who you're becoming, you're changing. You're becoming someone else. And it's got to do with who you've always been, of course. But there is a big transition happening for you and a lot of people at the moment. So be open to that, to actually who you are changing. Wow. Timothy, you've got to empower yourself and love what is. Just go with the flow. Empower yourself. Take more charge of things. Empowering yourself is about saying no and having boundaries and stuff like that. And putting yourself first, taking time for yourself, that kind of thing. And so I just love this process that you're going through. So you could be being asked to step up and say no more and say, putting myself first, no, I won't do that kind of thing. So love that process as you go. Eva. Go within, get support. Interesting. This is asking you to go within and get support. It's asking you to ask for more help from the universe, from your guides, from your higher self. You don't need to do it all yourself. You don't need to manage it all yourself. Remember, we've got free will. And unless we ask for help, it can't be given to us because they're not allowed to. Our guides aren't allowed to step in unless we've asked for help. We've got to ask for it because we've got free will. So, and there's no end. Like, they don't have time. So we're not like wasting their time by asking for it or wasting their energy. It's infinite. So ask more, go within and ask more for that support. Interesting. Katie's mum. Interesting. Listen and touch. So this is really paying attention to your feelings and especially around relationships with other people, how you touch other people's lives, but how they touch your life too. It's that very subtle feel-good energy when, it's always, it feels good when we give to others, doesn't it? But it's not the giving to others that feels good, because we can do that and we can get resentment, or we can give to others and it be destructive, like be an enabling thing, or there's all kinds of ways of giving. It's not the actual giving that feels good. It's the subtle energies that goes on when you're giving the right thing to someone and you feel in alignment. And that subtle thing, it's saying, listen to that, pay attention to that more, that subtle energy exchange that goes on when you're giving in the right way, in an aligned way, and you're touching people's lives and they're touching your life too. So it's about the reciprocation of that and when people do it for you too. Cindy, you got follow your passion and be vulnerable. So it's yes, you're going to have to step into the unknown. You're going to be vulnerable when you step into that passion. So this could be about following your passion, doing something new business, that kind of thing. You're going to feel vulnerable because it's in the unknown, but follow your passion anyway. Sharon, are you worrying about something? No. Timothy, stay true to you, Tawanda. Oops, Katie. Yeah, I feel you on that, but at least the awareness helps us navigate the rough waters. You're welcome, Maria and Karen. Hi, Mimi, how are you? Gina, you didn't get the patience card again. Sharon, I missed you. Did you ask? No. I didn't get a request from you, Sharon. You asked am I worrying, and I'm not. Anyway, I'll take that as you requesting one. Sharon, you've got listen and this moment. Listening to your feelings in the moment, not being about the past. You might have had, say, a desire for something in the past, put it on your goals list, be focused on that, but you're not feeling it anymore. It's not what you really want in this moment now. Just get yourself in the moment, listen to your feelings in the moment, what do you want in the moment. I didn't miss you. Oh well, did you again? You're welcome, Tracy and Trisha and Katie and Tanya and Joy. You take it to heart. Yeah, stop that, Joy. I know it's easier said than done. You're welcome, Cindy. Started a new job. Cool. Is it a good one? There we go, everybody. Right, yeah, so things are going to change. So you know how last time I did this, people managed to do the super chat thing. It's just going to be super chat reading. So I'm gonna go in more into the general energies and talk more about that in the future. And if anyone wants one of these private minis, yeah, there'll be super chat to do that, which is the little donation thing. And then it can get busier in here without me having to do too much. Things are changing. It's pretty cool. So thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks for your support of my channel. It's very much appreciated. We'll see if I manage to get something done today, like more videos. I'm feeling hopeful about it though. I do feel good. I'm going to go to training. I'm more activated today, so that's good. Have a great day, everybody. If you're not in that private group yet, come along in there on Facebook. It's called Psychic Cafe. No muggles allowed. You're very welcome to come in there and join us there. So hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow here and see you guys then. Bye. Take care of that melon. What's that about? Oh, head. Yes.